Hey, it's Brian Wright. This is the Daily B147. If you've got talent, you've got to temper it with some humility. Hey, this is Brian Wright from BrianWright732.com, fitin.com, PHITIN.com, and PTBimi.com, PITTIBIMI.com. So, here's the deal. I'm running a company that's been around for 30 years. Fucking crazy. 30 years this business has been around, and I've been there since day one. Been around it. So, just goes to show you I'm not young anymore, by the way. But here's the thing. We're trying to bring young people into, the different situations, and we've got a lot of ideas. You've got a lot of energy. You've got enthusiasm. But then it's like, here's a thing that we run into. So you've got people that 40 plus in control of the company that's giving you your paycheck. You're in your 20s. You read all the right books, you watched all the right videos, you understand the mediums of today, you have an understanding of technology that your bosses probably don't. So you've got this like whole big enthusiasm combined with your talents that you're like, hey, it's 2017, you've got to do it this way. And the thing is, if you don't come at it with humility and be respectful to the traditions of the company you work for, to be respectful to the success and the failures of the management of the company, to be respectful of a consumer base that has been part of the company even longer than you have as an employee, you're gonna just be viewed as arrogant. Your ideas are gonna get lost. And even if your ideas are not lost, you're not gonna be as effective as you could be if you were more humble and respectful to the traditions. And that's just the thing. So, like, I have a person right now, they read all the right books, they watched all the right videos, they got all the catchphrases, and they have the general framework. And it's cool that to see, it's great, you're going in the right direction, but they don't have the experience to really pull it together. So one of the big flaws in particular in a modern environment is when it comes to, marketing and outreach and engagement, there's this whole idea of building an audience, but they don't know how to get an ROI on it. So you can spend all the time you want, and you can get all the likes you want, but if it's not producing financial results, there's really no point to it. This is business. This is not friendship. We're not trying to build a following to say we've got a lot of thumbs up. We're trying to build a following so we can sell more shit. It's simple as that. If you don't know how to ask for the sale, what the fuck are you doing? It's not make friends, it's make money. If you need to be loved and liked, go get a dog. This is business, people. You've got friends and family outside. You've got pets. You've got hobbies. You've got all that stuff to fulfill all those, personal connective things. But when it comes down to your business, you've got to be connected. You got to have real relationships. That's what all businesses are based on. But these relationships are mutually beneficial trades. If I don't make money in my business doesn't exist. If my business is not profitable, I'm basically running a charity that allows my consumers to pay whatever to get access to the goods and services that I provide, basically at my own detriment, which means I'm running a charity. If I'm running a business, I'm profiting. They get their goods and services, I make my money, we keep moving forward, everybody's happy. That's what social engagement's all about on a business level. And that's why I'm saying you have to temper all this new knowledge about this great new world that's digitally, evolving at light speed. You've got to have some humility and respect the people that have been there longer than you have. And you've got to understand that no matter how much outreach you do, if it's not practical with a solid ROI, there's no point to it. So you could have great systems. You could have increased engagement in the company. You could have increased engagement with the consumer. But if people are not doing their jobs better, if people are not feeling more connected, more informed in a way that's going to allow them to create more profits, what's the point? There is none. So figure out how to be profitable. And that's where the humility factor comes in. So don't come in and put blinders on to the reality of the business that the owner keeps stressing because you think you know it all, because you read the books, you watched the YouTube videos, you took the course online, whatever. or you're emulating somebody. You're not going to be the next Steve Jobs when you're working for somebody. If you were Steve Jobs, you'd be in your garage figuring out what the next great thing is. But you're working for somebody, which means you have to figure out how to take your talents and make money for the person you're working for, or else they can't pay you anymore. That's the point. So, talent, great. Skill, great. You better have some respect for the company you worked for, and you better have some patience as it all evolves and you figure out with really just being humble and listening and watching and seeing and delving into the real data and the numbers and like just figuring your situation out. You know, you don't know it all because you got a lot of followers on Facebook. You don't know it all because you're considered an influencer on Twitter. You know, you just have people that follow you. They're going to spend money in the company that you work for. That's the game. Can you ask for the sale? Build trust, ask for the sale, done deal. All right, I've ranted enough. I'm out.